Hey guys, what's up? Thought I'd do something a little bit different today and play some Pokemon Go. I was planning on, showing you guys what's new in the update that just came out and show you guys my team and get you kind of updated to where I'm at in the game. I've been playing it since it came out, so you know, I'll show you what I got. So the um, biggest part of the update is the step system for tracking the Pokemon nearby. When the game first came out, if I remember correctly, it worked pretty well when it came out. The step system worked pretty well. Um, then they made an update to it, and then it got all messed up. So now they're pretty much like, screw it. We're not gonna do that anymore. Nearby Pokemon, those are the Pokemon that are around you. Those are the Pokemon that have a chance to pop up around you, pretty much. That's how they're doing it now. Which I really did like the step system. I just wish if it worked and it was accurate, it would be a really cool system, and you know, it's pretty easy to use, I would think. So that's the main thing of this update. There's no more step systems, or for tracking the Pokemon. All the Pokemon that come up in the nearby section are all Pokemon that you have an equal chance of finding around you, pretty much. Simple as that. Um, so all those websites, I know Pokevision, I know something on Google Maps. So there's a bunch of websites, track Pokemon, see where nests are and stuff. I wouldn't go by those right now, maybe for a while, because I would think it's got to be pretty damn near impossible to track Pokemon without these step systems and stuff. So I would lay off of that and just go do some exploring on your own. Um, so here's my guy, level 20. You know, nothing too much. One thing that they did add a little touch to the game. They added new icons for some of the badges or accomplishments or whatever you want to call them. Breeder, they have an egg for the icon, self-explanatory. That instead of the silver, bronze, and gold regular ones. So that's cool that they did. That's a little touch. So this bottom right hand button, if you press on it, you have the chance to customize your guy. Which I know this was a big thing that everybody was asking for. Um, you know, I know with me, I made my guy, started off the game, pumped up. I realized I wanted to change something and I couldn't. And I kind of, you know, was kind of upset a little bit, but now we can. So if you press customize, you have full access to your guy. You can customize all your features, your hair, eyes, clothes and stuff. They did add a couple more customization um, in the clothes. I think they added this blue hoodie, but I'm gonna rock yellow because I'm Team Instinct. They don't have any yellow leggings or pants, whatever you want to call them, which kind of hurts. But they don't got any blue either, so. So I'm gonna rock those shoes. They added some new shoes, all the solid colors. So you got your blue, green, red, and yellow, and I'm gonna rock yellow. Um, but so those are some new shoes. They added some new backpacks too. Go through them right here for you guys. I'm gonna rock the yellow backpack. Excuse me. Um, so that bottom icon under the shoes is, if you press it, it changes your gender. It lets you choose between a girl and a boy. I'm not gonna do that because I would have to remake my guy, and it's kind of like pain. But if you want to change the gender of your character, you can. It's there if you want to. Yes, we're all set. Also, under that button, you got the journal. So it's pretty cool. You can see some of my recent catches. Onyx. So yeah, that's your journal. That's where your journal and customization is gonna be at. Another thing, hey Pidgey. Another thing, if you go to your Pokemon, let's just press on this. So we got him a choke here. Usually at the bottom there would be a transfer button. So what they did was in this um, right hand button, you're gonna have the transfer button, and you're also gonna have the favorite button. So those are where those things are, and this kind of helps me in this sense. I would have a lot of magic cards trying to get this Gyarados, which is gonna take forever. Let me know if you guys know any spots to get some magic cards because it's been a grind. But anyways, I've been transferring them. I have multiples transferring them, getting the candies for them, and then I transfer something else by accident. What this I think will do is you'll pay more attention because you have to hit more. Sorry about that. You probably pay more attention because you have to hit another button. So you gotta hit this once, and then you gotta hit transfer instead of just hitting transfer without really paying attention. And you also don't have to scroll down to the bottom of the screen to press it. It's right there if you need it. So I think that can help you from, dismantling some Pokemon that you might not want to dismantle. Since we're here, let's take a look at my team. Um, I, I'm liking my team. I really am. Arcanine, I actually evolved today. I evolved a couple Pokemon today. I should have, made that into this video. That's something I will definitely do when I have a bunch of Pokemon I need to evolve. That's something I'll definitely do. So we got I'm gonna just scroll down the list slowly so you guys can take a look at all my Pokemon and their CP. I don't think my team's bad. I haven't been doing as many gyms as I would want to. Um, I don't know. I feel like you don't get as much out of gyms as you should. I don't know. I know you get the coins or whatever if you have a Pokemon in the gym. I don't know. I don't really mess with the gyms. I just been trying to honestly catch all the Pokemon in the game that they have right now. Um, I'm really looking forward to the new update supposedly that everybody's talking about. I don't know when. Supposedly soon. That involves trading, which I'm really looking forward to. Trading. And I heard a new Pokemon. I heard they're adding new regions into the game. I heard they're adding Johto, which would be pretty cool. I'm assuming they're going in order as like the games, because I know there was Kanto with Red and Blue, and then went into Johto and so on. Um, that's something you guys might not know about me. I'm a huge Pokemon fan. Growing up playing, I had almost all the cards in the original collection. Something happened to them though, and that's like one of my biggest regrets in life is like not holding on to that as safely as I could have. But Game Boys used to hang out with my friends, get on Game Boy, hop on Fire Red. All those old games are I still have them actually. Pretty cool. Pretty cool games. It was pretty much my whole childhood was Pokemon and video games. um, so yeah, that's our Pokemon. I guess I can explain how I got some of them. Arcanine, I evolved. Nidoking was a grind. Right on. One of my favorite. Electabuzz, also one of my favorite. Venusaur, found a Bulbasaur farm and stayed there all day like an idiot. um, Magmar, I honestly can't remember how I found Magmar. It was a while ago. Slowbro was at the beach all day, found one. Um, Pidgeot, there's enough Pidgeys everywhere in this game. Kabutops was a random drop. Tauros, I was driving with my family on a highway, popped up. Dragonair, I'm still trying to get this Dragonite. I'm so close. 25 more candies. Um, don't have the best moves, but I could care less, man. I just want a Dragonite. And Kingler, also on the beach. Raticate, there's enough Ratatatas or Ratatatas. I don't know how to say it. I always called it Ratatatas, but apparently that's not right. So I don't know. But they're everywhere. So, um, Ninetales, random drop, Hitmonlee, random drop, Onyx, random drop. All these, the rest were really random drops. That's about it, guys. If this is something that you want to see me do more, give you guys updates on my team, evolve some Pokemon for you guys, let me know. Don't make sure to like, comment some of the Pokemon that you've been getting, and you know, don't be afraid to hit that subscribe button. Thank you guys for all the support. See you guys later.